Oh, the fun has just begun. Lena Inverse. Alright, what's next here? Oh, shit, yeah. Against the Grain. So this is a project from Detroit, Michigan. I guess the best way to describe this band is they were something like a more punkier sounding Motorhead, I guess. That's probably the best way I could describe them. Kind of a funny thing to share about this band is back around 2013, 2012, I was trying to make extra income by being a photographer. And I had seen these guys live a few times, taking some live photos of them, and they had come to my home city and played, I think, 2 or 3 times, and I got some really cool live photos with them. And then when they were coming back for that second or third time, I was like, hey, would you guys, like, I noticed you guys didn't have a promo photo, would you like a promo photo? Like, we should do a photo session. And they were like, yeah, sure, that'd be cool, we could use a promo photo because we don't have any. And the photo on the back there, I did not take, regrettably. Yeah, well, obviously, because I gotta tell you the story first, but they didn't really have any good photos at the time. I guess this was the best photo they had, which isn't a bad photo, I suppose. But I asked them to do photos, they agreed, and I remember it was like December or January, it was really fucking cold, so like a couple hours before their show, we met at this park, and we did some photo shoot, and I wasn't really expecting to get anything from it, because I knew they were a touring band, and like, no touring band has any money, and this was like, 2013, so we're already into the digital age where bands ain't making fucking diddly squat at a fucking show. And I remember for this photo session, I got $20. I got this promo CD of, I believe, their second album, and they gave me a minuscule amount of weed to... Yeah, that's Against the Grain, everyone. This is another one I haven't listened to in ages. This is Ataraxia. Crimasta Nera. This is a Italian neo-medieval, neo-folk, I don't know, whatever. They're really cool. It takes a certain mood, but it's neo-medieval, neo-folk kind of stuff, and I remember the woman in the band, she sings with this like very operatic kind of voice, and I'm not doing this very well because I'm getting drunk. But boy, what am I gonna be like by the time this video's done? And I haven't listened to this in ages, but it's pretty cool stuff, very elaborate, lots of really nice instrumentation, all that kind of stuff. It's released by Arc Records, and I guess I should listen to it again. What is this? This is the radio and review disc for promotional use only, not for sale or file sharing. Strawberry Oracle Promotions. Number SOP 31, Psych Folk, Pagan Folk, Neo Folk. It's a CD-ROM. Okay, I remember this. This was a CD-ROM that had a couple different albums on it, and I remember at the time I was like, fuck yeah, because I really liked the band Ingawing Ring. It's sort of a psychedelic neo-folk stuff. It's from this vagabond weirdo named B-Earth, and it's probably pretty hipster kind of shit, but it's cool. And God, man, wow. I don't even remember any of these other projects on here. Arrowwood, Amber, Yartal, the Orchis, Alipopine, Pass of Prakriti. I don't remember any of this stuff. This is arguably something I should probably listen to again. Well, I usually like listening to neo-folk in the autumn. Just something about it really resonates well in that time period. So kind of like that late September through October. November's Doom. They're a doom metal band from Chicago who has explored, like, sort of, I guess, like doom metal, gothic metal, progressive death metal. They've been around since like, I don't know, 93 or 94. Really long running band. I believe they're still going nowadays. This is another album I haven't listened to in ages. I should really like just listen to all these promo CDs and stop buying CDs for a minute, then I could actually save some money for a change and get ahead of my bills, but fuck that. This is released on the N Records back in 2007. Sorry. I think this is like their 5th album or something like that. I don't know. Next. I don't know what the fuck that says. Something in another language that's not similar to mine. Oh, this is the promo for Grease. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the first Gree album, who are like a depressive black metal band. Really fucking good album. Whatever. Vintericket. Of course, I've talked about Vintericket, and you've probably seen me wear my Vintericket hoodie a few times on this channel. This is holy fucking shit, what an album title. And I can't speak German for shit, but here we go. Landschaftlich Klangwelten Synthesis Tonkiholz 1996 to 2002. There you have it. I pronounced that totally perfect. This is a compilation of some early Vintericket stuff. This is another one I haven't listened to in just ages. This is Vinterickett's early stuff was somewhere between like dungeon synth, dark ambient, and pretty mediocre black metal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Canaan, the Unsaid Words. This was a cool project too from Italy, and it was released by Ibon Records. This was a project that was somewhere between like doom metal, dark wave, and dark ambient. Actually, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I really need to listen to this one again. I'm glad I'm doing this this video here because this is a reminder of stuff I need to listen to. Yeah, this is cool stuff, Canaan. Yep. Oh, okay. Porcupine Tree Sampler, 2005. This was not a promo sent to me, but when Porcupine Tree played my hometown back in 2005, the merch guy had all kinds of like CDs from Porcupine Tree and their various side projects. And Porcupine Tree is, or I think now is done with, but it was a long-running progressive rock band from England. Stephen Wilson, which is a name you might know. He was kind of the mastermind behind it. I think nowadays he's just doing solo stuff. I think Porcupine Tree is finished, but I was really into Porcupine Tree back in like, I don't know, between like 2001, 2006. They kind of got lame after that, but yeah. This was a sampler from all of their side projects, and most of the shit was also like progressive rock related, but I think like some of it was like, I don't know, like more like electronic and ambient-ish or some kind of stuff. I don't know. I haven't listened to this in ages, so yeah. Black Bay. What is this? Distributed by New Music Distribution. Andromeda. Whoa, what language is that? Black Bay, everyone. Another one from Circle Reflections. This is the Lager album, apparently, and I think that was like another band from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I can't remember. But yeah, cool stuff. Maybe. I have to listen to it again. Yeah. Oh, Sol Invictus and Tony Wakeford. This was a collection of unreleased tracks. It's called The Angel. Unreleased tracks, alternative versions, basically, from I think like the late 90s to like whenever this was published. I'll just say 2004. This was probably released, I don't fucking know. But yeah, Soul Invictus is a long-running neo-folk project, and project that at one point in time I really enjoyed a lot, because I was in an extremely depressive mood, and his depressive, bleak neo-folk music really resonated with me on a deep, special level. And some people that know his project, know that Tony Wakeford had like basically the worst voice known to mankind, but he did it anyway because he didn't give a fuck. But yeah, it was cool stuff, and I know it's a compilation of unreleased tracks and alternative versions, so it's only for hardcore fans or whatever. But I remember it being cool at the time. Oh, okay, so again, I don't think this was a promo, but I think this was something that came with the Devil You Know album from Heaven and Hell, and Heaven and Hell was basically a reformation of the Mob Rules Black Sabbath lineup, but they couldn't reform as Black Sabbath because Queen of the Cunts, Sharon Osbourne owned the rights to like the Black Sabbath name or something like that, and so they had to perform under the Heaven and Hell name. Well, or actually, yeah, Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules is the same lineup in Black Sabbath, but Queen of the Harpies, Sharon Osbourne, somehow owned the rights to the Black Sabbath name, so they had to perform under Heaven and Hell rather than Black Sabbath. But for all intents and purposes, it should have been like the 14th or 13th Black Sabbath album, but yeah, copyright issues and stupid shit like that. But what the fuck is this? Okay, I guess it's a DVD. This must have came with the album. I sold the album a couple of years ago because it wasn't really that good in retrospect or something like that. I think this is a DVD, a live performance, we'll say. I don't fucking know, whatever. You guys are still interested in this, right? Please indicate in the comments how much you love this video. Lily's Puff. I didn't mean to do that. Lily's Puff. I have no idea. Arc Records. Well, it's another one that released at the same label as that Ataraxia, so I'm going to assume this is some sort of medieval folk, medieval neo folk stuff. I don't know, whatever. Next. Oh yeah, this was a pretty cool album. This was sort of like the, I guess it's pronounced Nicaire or something like that. This was the Firebox record label. And this was like, they released a lot of really cool Doom records back in the early 2000s. This one is from 2004. This was okay, here it actually says in the back of the CD. Nicaire is how you pronounce it. It's Latin, and it means to kill with malice, afterthought. That's the first definition. The second definition is crushing doom and death metal. Yeah. So, I remember this record being pretty cool, pretty, gothic-y and depressive stuff. I remember liking this a lot. I should probably listen to this again since I'm in a perpetual state of gloom. I don't know. What the fuck? Plum? Yeah. Crystal Moors! What is this? The title is in Latin, so it doesn't do me any favors. I think, if memory serves me, this was like, I don't know, some sort of like pagan folk metal kind of stuff, and it's on Bloodfire Death Productions, and I don't know, for some reason I want to say they were from Italy or Portugal or somewhere around there. I don't know, I don't think they're going nowadays, but I don't remember this being terrible, but it's been a minute since I listened to it, so I can't really say. I'm really gonna have to listen to these CDs after doing this video. Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Another Venturicate album. This is Landschaft and ewig Einsamkeit. This is a really good dark ambient album. It's very much in like that, I guess like Kammerheit and Sofortzen, Lustmord kind of style. Just very, you know, straightforward dark ambient, standard dark ambient as I like to call it. Really good album. I mean, the Vintericket output was always pretty diverse. I mean, when he first started, it was somewhere between like dark ambient, dungeon synth, and black metal. And then I think eventually he kind of like added like neoclassical and neo-folk kind of influences to his music. But this is a really good, solid album. I should definitely listen to this again. So that's released on Ketzer Productions, Bloodhead Production, and Soul Food. I can't talk. Soul Food Music Distribution. Yeah, cool album. Jesus Christ. Another one on Soul Productions. This is whatever that album is there. I can't read it. Can you? Do you know this album? I think the band was called Ether, but yeah, I don't know. They released a lot of depressive black metal kind of stuff, so I'll just go on a limb and say this is depressive black metal, this one. Ether, I think. I don't fucking know. Chord Oblique. This was more, I think, neo-classical, neo-medieval, neo-folk kind of stuff. Again, an Italian project on Arc Records. Yeah, most of the song titles, all the song titles are in Italian. So, yeah, they were one of those kind of bands. This is, man, I remember this being an okay record. If you're into that whole like neo stuff, pretty cool stuff. 2005 Arc Records. Yeah. The Eternal. What is this album called? The Somber Light of Isolation. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This was on the one Firebox Records, so it's definitely in the doom death metal style. I think I'm gonna barf. I think it was doom death metal. I don't remember this being terrible at all, and I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the guy that sang on the first couple of Anathema records, this was a band he did, like many years later. Like, doesn't say when this was released. 2004. I think this was, I can't think of his name. Well, the singer that sang on the first Anathema album, the first EP, I can't think of his name, but I think he sings in this record. I'm pretty fucking sure. But I could be wrong. Anyone know anything about this? Feel free to chime in. But I remember it's not being too bad. I should definitely listen to it again. I keep saying that. I got a lot of records to listen to. You guys drinking? Please, make sure you're drinking when you're watching this, because it will be a lot more fun if you are doing so. So we got a fly in this guy's hand. What is this project? Colloquio se muove ende. This is all in Italian. This is another one on Ibon Records. I want to say this is dark wave kind of stuff. I remember this stuff was kind of similar to like Kanan and stuff like that, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this being some pretty gloomy, depressive stuff. Yeah, another one to listen to. Tor Lundvold, The Seasons Unfold sampler, which is also signed by the man himself. Tor Lundvold, or is it Thor? I don't know. He's a painter and ambient, dark ambient, dark wave music guy. He's from New York, and he's been making music since like the late 80s, and he's a really fucking cool painter, and all of his paintings usually feature like characters in like really really kind of like shadowy figures and kind of like that, and these really like kind of like nightmarish kind of realms. Really, really great artist. I mean, I would love to own one of his paintings, but this, as I recall, was just a compilation released by the Strange Fortune record label. And Strange Fortune was a really cool place to buy like neo-folk and neoclassical, dark ambient, and so on and so forth kind of music. Yeah, I don't think they exist anymore, but they had some cool releases, and this appears to be just a compilation. Again, I haven't listened to this in ages, so yeah, I don't know. But this guy's music was cool. I mean, he had sort of really gloomy atmosphere, some real like kind of whispery, kind of somber vocals over it all. That's cool stuff. Here's another one I haven't listened to in at least a decade. Ambient. This was another Italian project, I want to say. And he was also the guy behind Nuri Records, which released that Betrayed album I showed earlier, and some other shit. I cannot remember what this sounds like. I remember like listening to this back in the day and being like, I remember thinking like, this isn't very good. Like I thought it was gonna be like dark ambient or dungeon synth or something like that, but it was something like very... Actually, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Whatever. What are you guys drinking? Please elaborate in the comments, okay? And then say how awesome this video is too. Oh shit, dude. A Crown of Amaranth. This was a cool fucking project. Well, kind of cool. It was a project from, I want to say California. I don't know for sure, but we'll say California because there's a lot of people who live there. But this is the Shave EP, which was released on Audio Savant Records. And Audio Savant Records was a short-lived label from Jason William Walton, who was probably best known as the bassist from Egalock, and he also had a project called Nothing, and Especially Likely Sloth, and a few other crazy projects. But this was a cool little, I think as I recall, this was limited to something like 20 copies, and every single one was different and handmade by the artist. So what I have here is totally unique packaging, totally unique thing, which is cool. It's called the Shave EP because I guess for this album he shaved his head, and best of all, and I can't wait to see this. Wait, where is it? Shit. Oh, he included a piece of his hair in the album. Like, how fucking cool is that, man? And the Crown of Amaranth, the Shave EP. It's good to see here that 15 years later, this hair has been perfectly preserved. I mean, what a cool fucking thing, right? Like, to shave a part of your hair and include it in your album. Oh, look, I even have the promo flyer that came with it, too. The Shave EP. You can pause your video and read that if you want. I'm only going to hold it there for, like, you know, another 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 seconds. Continuing in the fine tradition of Audio Savant's previous releases, we present for you a review of the newest EP from Indiana. Oh, Indiana's own, A Crown of Amaranth, the Shave EP. I don't remember what this sounded like, but I'm going to once again go on a limb here and say that this was something in the style of like noise and dark ambient and all that good stuff. Power electronics, probably. I could be wrong. Yeah, whatever. Alright, one more for this particular video. Oh, another Tor Lundvall. This is the Yule EP, or is it a full album? I don't know. Focus, fucker. Yeah, and once again, you get a better look at Tor's awesome artwork. Really beautiful stuff. Every album he's ever released, so I always feature his own artwork, which is cool. This was like his, like his Christmas album or something like that. And again, really kind of dreamy, dark ambient, dark wave. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's cool stuff. So, yeah, Torlundle. Cheers.